Hi everyone, I'm Margaret Josephs, bon vivant, lover of everything fabulous, serial entertainer, creator, co-creator really, of the Soiree Mocktail, and you know me from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I am so excited to be here at MOFAD. I am checking out all their amazing cookbooks. They have stuff in the archives that I have never ever seen. So I picked out some of my faves. Wait till you see it. This first one, I picked out for a dear friend, Kathy Steinberg. You're not going to believe it. Shalom on the range. Let me pick out my favorite recipe here. Kibitzer's kishkas. You know what kibitzing is? Like joking. Kishkas. You know what kishkas are? Your guts. I learned that from my ex-husband, R.I.P. Jan Josephs. 2 yards of kishkas casings. 2 yards. I mean, that cracks me up. Kishka casings, that's like sausage casing. 2 pounds of flour, 1 tablespoon kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 pounds of meat suet. Kathy, don't invite me over for this. 3 large yellow onions, vegetable oil, and then you got to do the kishka gravy. I don't think she's going to be making me this, but I'll definitely come over for the kibitzing. But this cookbook, classic, Shalom on the Range. The next book that I picked out that I think is not very relevant, but I just thought it was so hysterical, is The American Frugal Housewife. Said no one ever. It's from 1833 though. So I was like, this obviously would not be in my house. It says we're not ashamed of economy. I'm not ashamed of it. I just like to stimulate it. People in general think they must go abroad for vapor oaths. I don't even know what a vapor oath is, but a very simple one can be made at home. If you want a common rice pudding to retain its flavor, do not soak it or put it to boil. I buy my rice pudding, just so you know. And I mean, I like to cook, but I like to go to Rice to Riches. Frugal housewife, not for the housewives that I know. This, I know to be true. I learned this as a little girl. I still do believe it. The way to a man's heart, the Settlement Cookbook, is to cook. And the way to his wallet, girls and men. It's true. You feed them, you stuff them, you knock them out, and then you don't have to put out. Only kidding. Dumplings. The dumpling page. That's the way to a man's heart. Dumplings. They have sponge dumplings, bread dumplings, cracker dumplings, potato dumplings, plum or apricot dumplings, liver balls. I'll pass on that one. I don't know whoever made cracker dumplings. 1 cup fine cracker crumbs, 3 eggs beaten, 1.5 teaspoons salt, and 6 tablespoons fat or butter. I mean, who is not going to fall in love with you with that? That gets right to someone's heart or right to their arteries, and you collect the insurance. I love to cook, and I love to cook for my family. So this is like my dream come true to be here. Adorable. I mean, people got it right the first time. Now, what about this one? This is right up the Marge's alley. I could have wrote this book. Dishing with Liz Smith. Great dish and dishes from America's most beloved gossip columnist. She was from page 6. Amazing. And she's giving you recipes and gossip. I love to gossip as I cook. I love to gossip even when I don't cook. This is really just the way I love it. She doesn't have a lot of recipes, so I think she does a lot more gossiping than cooking. She writes a lot about Elvis. I think she liked all the things he liked. Fattening steaks, marshmallows, Shasta. Oh, you know what she has? A great recipe on the back. Deep fried Snicker bars, 1 sheet of puff pastry, 1 Snickers bar frozen, oil for deep frying, 1 scoop of your favorite ice cream, hot fudge or caramel sauce, and powdered sugar. So basically, you just put the Snickers bar in the puff pastry and deep fry it. And you know what? I like that idea. I think I'm going to make that in honor of Elvis and Liz Smith. So next time anybody comes over, as we dish the tea, let's make that. Here's one from Marge Sr., my Anyuka. That's my mother in Hungarian. The Cuisine of Hungary by George Lang. Now, that doesn't seem like a very Hungarian last name. We're just going to go with it, going back to my Hungarian roots. And I turned to a page of a very classic Hungarian dish. Paprika chicken, better known as chicken paprikás. Aren't you proud of me with my Hungarian accent? It's a very easy dish. 2 medium-sized onions, some lard, a plump chicken. We like our chickens plump. Tomatoes, noble rose paprika, 1 teaspoon salt, sour cream, heavy cream, and some egg dumplings. This is a great dish. My grandparents used to make it all the time. I would love it on a Sunday. We had a lot of Hungarian food. Things were very fattening. There's some other things in here. You know, Hungarians have very interesting love of organ meats. Just saying, you know. Last but not least, my love of fashion mixed with food. The American Fashion Cookbook. And all designers have given their recipes. One of my favorite designers, I love her. I still wear her clothes, very wearable. Cynthia Rowley. She made something that my little Joe is going to love. Double your pleasure truffle mac and cheese. I love anything truffle. I love anything fashionable, but this is a great book because then we know what our designers like to eat or pretend to like to eat. Half a pound of shells of orchietta pasta. That she's starting with a half a pound doesn't even make sense. I only cook a pound of pasta at a time. Who empties a box of pasta and then you have to have another half? Butter, flour, milk, eggs, shredded cheese, Gruyere, cheddar, or Fontina. I'd probably mix the three. Truffle oil or shaved black truffles. I always have a truffle assistant ready in my home at any time. I hope you guys do too. Prosciutto cut into 1-inch pieces. Salt and fresh ground pepper to taste. I definitely will make this for Joe at home because he loves everything truffle also. I just want to let you know the books at MOFAD are so fascinating, so amazing. These were my favorites. And MOFAD is opening a new exhibit on December 6th called Street Food City on my favorite thing, the history of food carts. So you got to come check it out.